Hello! I thought I would do some card reading for all of the signs for the month of August, what to expect, and just have some guidance. So we're going to start off with Aries, setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand message for Aries for the month of August. And for Aries, we have Black Moon Lilith Mystery. So this is going to be a great time for shadow work, Aries. So if you are an Aries rising, Aries sun, Aries moon, shadow work is what is coming up for you for the month of August. And just knowing your darkness, owning your demons, integration, not running away from the darkness that lurks within us all, right? But it's yin and yang, bringing everything to balance. And it might be interesting for you personally to also see where Lilith is in your chart for some more information on this. But basically it's tapping into the dark feminine energy. Okay, and we're going to read for Taurus next. Setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so Taurus got the Cancer card. I'm using an astrology deck. Taurus got the Cancer card. So this to me is saying for the month of August, like working on themes of self-care, mothering yourself, loving yourself, and just being with your emotions, like giving space for your emotions and nurturing yourself, like, mothering yourself. What kind of motherly love do you need in your life, and how can you give that to yourself? Something to think about. And it's also interesting that it's a sign, so maybe there's some Cancer people in your life that will play an important role for you in this month. Okay, and then now moving on to Gemini. Oh. Message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Cancer card again. Okay, so Geminis. Also, asking yourself the question about how can you nurture yourself? How can you love yourself? How can you soothe yourself? And pay attention to any Cancers in your life. And also just hold space for those emotions, because it might be an emotional time for you. And a way you can go deeper with this is checking out where Cancer is in your personal chart. Okay, moving on to Cancer now. Alright, so setting the intention for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Clear and easy to understand message, guidance for the month of August. Okay, so Cancer got 2 cards. And first we have water element, sensing. So yeah, emotional time. Be with your emotions. Trust your intuition. And if there's any kind of creative activities you can do, any kind of emotional outlets, if you can swim, if that's a possibility for you, that would be really healthy and beneficial at this time. Go with the flow, Cancer. Go with the flow. And we also have this card, Void, of course, Moon, Missing. And this card is really just about being okay with uncertainty, being okay with the unknown, being okay with the mystery, and just letting things unfold. It's not necessarily a time for major action, but this time is very unclear. So use this water to help ride out through this month of August. Okay, next we have Leo. So for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what is the message for you? For the month of August, your season, what is the message for Leos? Okay, fire element, desire. So yeah, Leo, tap into your fire. This is your season. Like, shine bright. Go after the things that you desire. Take action. Be bold. Be brave as you already are. Just leverage that. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. And yeah, make sure you're doing that healthy, vigorous exercise to keep this energy in check, because it can be quite strong. Okay, and we're going to Virgo. Calling in clear and easy to understand guidance for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Really feel this card coming out too. Okay. So we have 2 cards for Virgos. So Virgo, Saturn return. While you might not be specifically going through your Saturn return, Virgo, you might be if you have Saturn in Capricorn or Saturn in Aquarius. That means that it's going to be coming up in December, but this card is about maturity and it's about wisdom. Saturn return is a time when we are asked to be adults, to grow up. And the first Saturn return especially, the second one is about more freedom after completing all of our duties. But the first one is about setting the foundation. And the first one happens around 28 to 30 years old. Second one, 58, 60. First one is about planting those seeds for the next 30 years of your life, right? So it's more about the long-term planning and making those adult decisions. So Virgo, what decisions do you have to make? What hard work do you have to put in right now? This is the question for you. How can you step into more your adulthood, your maturity? Right? This is kind of more of a longer term, slower energy, but this is what's coming up for August, is that, you know, these questions around maturity and these kind of more long-term decisions have to be at play. And the second card that came, which I also thought was still fitting in a line, are the earth element for Virgo. So yeah, this month is really about just like making those long-term decisions and being practical and grounded, which is, you know, in your nature anyway. So leveraging on that. Okay, and taking care of your body, very important. Okay, so the next one is for Libra. Calling in a clear and easy to understand message for Libra Sun, Moon, and or Rising. For the month of August, what do dear Libras need to know? Okay, well, we've got 3 cards for Libra. Okay, so the first card here is Gemini. So I would suggest, hey, Libras, hang out with your Gemini pals. This is going to be good for you for the month of August. Either that or start like leveraging more on Gemini themes of communication. This is your time to talk. Okay, get out there, network, socialize, expand your mind, learn new things. And the second card I got for Libra was 7th house, partnerships. And we know that this is the house of Libra anyway, so this is really fitting. So for the month of August, maybe there's love in the air for Libra. Either that or new business partnerships. There's going to be some kind of one-on-one interactions happening that are going to be beneficial and positive for you. So look out for those partners, either a deepening of the current partnerships you have or new partnerships. And we could even see these new partnerships, especially if you're tapping into the Gemini energy of being more social, chatty, networking, right? But, you know, there's some really positive, airy, light, social energy here. And the third card I pulled for Libra, and none of these cards are in any particular order, we have Saturn, truth. So there are going to be some more serious decisions that you have to make during this time, Libra, which I know you don't like making decisions. But get grounded and practical and realistic about your long-term vision and your goals. And yeah, thinking about how you can be more mature, more responsible. Thinking more for that long term. Thinking about your career as well too. That can definitely come up with the Saturn card. Your responsibilities, right? But I think with all of these cards kind of together is that, you know, like through your networking, through your, you know, social butterfly, exchanging of information, teaching, learning, meeting or deepening your relationships here, especially those one-on-one, like marriage type relationships or business type partnerships. It's going to help you solidify some of those harder decisions, more long-term decisions. Okay, and then we move on to Scorpio. So calling in a clear and easy to understand message for the sign of Scorpio. Calling in a clear and easy to understand message for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Ooh. There might be some unpredictable changes kind of happening. Sudden changes, shocking changes for the month of August here. So Scorpio, moon, sun, or rising. Go with the flow. I know it's kind of a little bit hard with your fixed energy, but these energies are very like sudden and dramatic, but they will serve your highest good and the highest good of the collective and humanity. And you might get some inspiration and some new ideas, some inventions, you know, that you can kind of like apply to your life. So just flow with this kind of mad scientist energy for the month of August. Okay, so now we are calling in a message for the sign of Sagittarius. Alright, calling in a clear and easy to understand message for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and or rising. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of August for the highest good of all? Interesting. Okay, we got Black Moon, Lilith. So Black Moon Lilith is all about shadow work, owning your inner darkness, addressing any feelings of like revenge, bitterness, resentment, anger. I know these are all darker emotions, but of course we all have them within. And so Sagittarius, it's going to be important for you to be real with your emotions and what you think. This is like very like dark goddess energy, and about owning your inner demons. And this is going to be important for the month of August for you to continue progressing along your journey. Okay, so we are calling in a message for Capricorn. Capricorn sun, moon, and or rising. A clear and easy to understand message for the sign of Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of August? Okay, Capricorn, there is some major karmic clearing happening for you. Wow. Wow. So, who is in your life right now that's, you know, from a past life? There's a lot of these past life connections happening in the month of August, either that you are going to meet or are already in your life. But these people, it's a soul connection. You will recognize it. You will know it. There is a familiarity that's there. And this will be a great opportunity the month of August to help clear that. Okay, to clear the karma, to move forward. But, you know, these connections are, you know, could be good or bad. But, you know, for the most part, I kind of see them as like good connections. You know, these are soul friends, soul tribe, and not necessarily like going to be with you for kind of your soul evolution. You know, because they're kind of representing your past lives. So it's your comfort zone, things you're already familiar with. But it's not necessarily in line with your north node, which is the opposite point of the south node, which is a new territory where your soul is headed for your soul's expansion. But there's going to be major clearing here to kind of support that soul growth and soul evolution, which is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting indeed. Okay, so from here we're going to move on to the sign of Aquarius. So calling in clear and easy to understand guidance for the sign of Aquarius, the sun, moon, and or rising. What does Aquarius need to know for the month of August? Gemini. So Aquarius, it is, going to be good for you to hang out with your Gemini friends. And yeah, which works anyway because you're an air sign, so you should get along with Geminis quite well. Also check out where Gemini is in your personal chart because you'll get some more information there about how this will manifest for you for the month of August. But this month for you is really about expanding and sharing your ideas, learning and teaching and communicating and networking, making new connections. And this makes sense because we have so much like Aquarius energy going on in the collective with the Aquarius full moon of this month, and then also Saturn and Aquarius coming up in December with Jupiter and Aquarius as well too. So your voice is really needed at this time, and your perspective is really needed at this time. So get out there and share, get on social media, like write stuff, especially short blog posts. Like, we need to hear your voice. And finally, we're going to move on to the sign of Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac. Calling in a clear and easy to understand message for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. What does Pisces need to know for the month of August in a clear and easy to understand way? Okay, I got 3 cards for Pisces. First of all, we have Leo. So dear Pisces, it is Leo season. Leverage the Leo energy. Shine. Use your artistic abilities, your creative abilities. This is key. This is just a huge call for art. Making art. And being seen. And being okay with being seen. I know that Pisces can be a little bit more reserved and shy. But the month of August, there is already the sun beaming down, connected to Leo energy happening right now. So this energy you can leverage to bring yourself forward to the stage and shine more and use your artistic abilities. And then we have Yod, destiny. So this card is a very faded, very karmic, whatever situation is kind of like at the forefront of your mind or relationship, whatever it is faded, it is destined. But there is an element of sacrifice here. So think about what it is you need to sacrifice, or what is being asked of you to sacrifice, and think about whether that's worth it or not for you. Okay, that's going to be important. And also remembering, like as Pisces, sometimes the shadow of it can slip into this martyrdom, and we don't want that. Like, genuinely ask yourself if this is something you are willing to sacrifice or not. Genuinely, so that you're not going into anything with the resentment. Very key. And then finally, Pisces, we have the Mars card for you. So Mars, force, action, fire, power. And I think this is very much in line with the Leo energy, which is also fiery, right? So like, get out there, do the thing, shine. Step forward. This is what's being asked of you right now. And keeping in mind, this is fated and it is destined, and just reflecting on the sacrifices that need to be made. Okay, that is it for my zodiac reading. It was interesting that some of the cards came up again for both the signs, but I think that just means that that's kind of strong energy permeating the cosmos right now. And well, especially, with Gemini, we have the North Node currently in Gemini for us. So there is a lot of like that soul Gemini lessons happening currently. And Cancer, we just shifted through a bunch of Cancer energy with the eclipses and stuff, and that's not over. The eclipses are over, but the impact will be until the end of this year. So, yeah, I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, or if you want me to do any kind of special type of videos, card readings. I love you guys, and take care. Much love.